Walk back to the shop.
Yeah.
At this point, so but yeah, back the way you came. There will be an old man next to it who has the quest of the first quest in the game that they managed to leave a typo in, which is so cool, man. I love it. I love Winder of a shoemaker so much. His wonderful shoes. God.
The Winder of a shoemaker.
Yeah. It's not even capitalized right. Like, it double makes me mad, brother. They didn't capitalize it and it's Winder, which is nothing. Falling is so weird in this game because you just like kind of zip around a lot.
You can't like slow yourself down. You just like choose a new direction to go too fast.
So the trick you can pull here is pretty wild, where you like kind of get yourself positioned in a spiral a certain way, and then you press start and A on the same frame, which inputs two presses of the A button on the same frame. So you do an instant homing dash clipped into the ground, and it freaks out the geometry and just launches you into space.
I've seen some of those clips that you can do where it's you hit the spirals in a weird way and it just like launches you.
And if you do it correctly, it skips you from the literal first part of the level to a little bit ahead of where you are, I think. Right now, it's like a pretty huge skip, but obviously, you know, really big pain in the butt. The good news is you can just start mashing A as soon as you get off that last ramp.
I forgot how weird this game is. I've like totally whitewashed my memory of it into just the more simple parts of it.
So many of the situations in this game are really messed up because the answer is either don't touch anything, like literally put down your controller and wait for it to resolve, or hold your controller like 10 degrees to the right. Just the tiniest bit off center. It seems like you got the hang of the flight. It's just, yeah, remember trying to run into the left edge of the gate up in the air, like the big grating.
Got it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
cool textures.
Oh, wild. How about that?
More cool textures coming up.
I'm gonna let you enjoy your first attempt at Mach Speed Raw, because this is always a good time. Everybody loves Mach Speed. Nope. Nope, goodbye. There he goes.
I'm going to inform you, you are already dead.
If you aren't touching anything on the joystick, if you leave the joystick at full neutral,
it just doesn't hurt you to run into stuff sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah. A good percentage of the time, you'll just rub on stuff. And you have to, like, jump before Sonic cancels. It's like, literally, you're trying to convince Sonic to go into, wow, that was cool. Nice, nice, nice. I love ramps in this game.
I had an extremely good time with that one.
Yeah, that's why we skip over this part of the level. Forget these loops, brother. These are a nightmare.
I had no reason to go for the ramp.
Don't touch that booster pad. Don't touch that booster pad.
I had a thought in my head, and it was that, well, there's no way that happens twice, so I'm going for it.
Again, the weird thing is, everyone's like, Sonic 06 is just random nonsense. It's like, oh yeah, on first playthrough it is, but it turns out things are very repeatably nonsense in this game. They're actually quite predictably nonsense. Yeah, there's an item you get that allows you to jump infinitely. The problem is, by the time you get it, you also have the thing that lets you just rip yourself out of the walls and back into different walls. So, like, the game is already afoot.
If you homing attack against the wall, that grabbed me.
Gave you enough velocity to grab the wall? Yeah.
Yeah, weird. Weird game. I love it. I genuinely like this game. Even being... Okay, I'm not going to touch anything. Thanks, Sonic.
I don't know if you're entering at a weird angle or what, but this rips. Oh, you're touching it before... See, you gotta let go earlier. Like, even on the ramp, but either way. This is...
I'll never stop mashing X. Oh god, he went backwards for some. He's like, you want rings? There was some back there!
Oh! Whoa.
Sonic, you good, my guy?
He got there. Yay! All right, chat. Can I get applause? That's a really hard Mach Speed section. Yeah, but now you know the power of like just letting go. Like you were slamming your face into stuff all over, right? But you were doing the like light speed dash speed. So the game's just like, oh, he's doing a light speed dash. We can't hit him. Like that wouldn't be fair.
We can't hurt him for that.
Into a wall. Yeah.
I got a B. That's the hardest B I've ever earned in my entire life. I've never worked in my entire life. I've never worked so hard for a B.
On the other wall, I think you can like slide underneath there.
Wait, why did they turn the camera? Why are you turning the camera on me? Stop it!
Get pranked. Get pranked. Get pranked!
I can't seem to slide under.
That's what it is. You need to go talk to the shop guy and buy the ability to slide under things.
Sonic hasn't figured out the concept of be short. Oh, I had that tail. I had that tail dead to rights.
Ooh, you don't know this. You got very lucky. You almost just did a very fun bug. You almost did the bug where you go to homing attack the tail in a vertical direction, but then the tail is moved and you whiffed it, which means you now are homing attacking. And you're out of there.
Wait, what?
You will just X-Zone Sonic out into space, and he will die. He will just fly up nowhere. So what I want you to do is jump on top of the box, and then kind of get yourself centered up on top of the star, and then offset just a little bit, and then mash X, mash the spin kick button.
Okay. See ya. Oh, came back.
Oh, wow, that was a pretty good one. Okay, yeah. So that was maybe a little too off-center, so it did just kind of launch. But, yeah, you can get that. There you go. Keep doing it. Yeah, you're a natural, kid. Keep it up.
God has forsaken me, so I'm coming to kick his ass.
Eventually, you will get through the skybox, and eventually, at some point, the game will unload the box's collision, and you will just fall through it. Yeah, just wanted everyone, like everyone always loves the box is a classic. Like this is a classic, and it's one you can do at home with your own copy of Sonic 2006. Wow, cool end screen off. Looking good, Tails.
Tails having a normal one. I got an S rank though. I'll take that. Cool snowballs.
I love.
And then the camera turned, and because of that, I was holding the wrong direction, and I just stopped. No, that's my box. You can't destroy my box. I'm going to use that box to get over this wall. Thank you.
Bold of you to assume over the wall is the correct direction.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
I actually don't know. Again, we go straight from this is a pretty cold place for a base to the end of the level with like nothing in between. Sonic, I found this random lady. Don't move or I'll hurt her. You care about her, right? Not really.
The other two are like, we've never even seen her before.
I think she's more into me than I'm into her. By any means. But what I would say is it's very funny to me, which is, okay, pick up a ring or two or you're going to get shot. But,
oh, I got there. Oh. And then immediately died because right after the door's a pit.
It's tricky. All doors are fake in Sonic 06, but they're like varying degrees of fake, and the way you have to make that fake is different. Everything in this game is broken in such a weird, specific way that no matter how good you are at video games, some impulse you have that's good in 99.9% of video games is just bad here. And you just have to learn, to not do things that you should, like your reflexes want to do them so bad, but you just have to adapt.
Do not trust your instincts.
Yeah, you gotta get new, dumber instincts, is what it is.
This game makes me feel like someone put a hit out on me.
It's those weird moments, like right there, where you're like running with a dash pad, and it just is like, just the this door is real. Inexplicably, this identical door, 100% real. You have to do this fight. There's no way to get through it.
Hey, dummy, what made you think you could go through that door? It's a door!
No, this one's real.
He looked like he started a light dash and then said...
He did. Yeah, he absolutely did. And then it didn't pathfind correctly, so he just kind of went to the ground. Like, it found one ring, and then it was like, all right, where's the second ring?
From what little I've seen of Balan Wonderland...
Got him. It's Wonderworld.
God, I just automatically assume whichever word pops into my head, it's wrong, so I say the opposite.
It's so funny because that got Liz earlier this week, that got Smite earlier this week, it got me. Like, that's the eternal mix-up. They did such a bad job. Holy crap.
The problem is of what I've seen of that game, everyone calls it a bad game, and I don't think it is. I think it's just a boring game. Like, when I was talking about putting this marathon together, everyone's like, oh, you've got to add Balan Wonderworld to this. I was like,
no.
Do I? No, does anyone actually want to watch, like, 4 hours of that? I pick you, Tails. You're my long-lost love.
It's It's so funny seeing someone just do a spin dash and realize they've lost all control. It's like truly a Sonic 06 only experience of just like, wait, I can't jump. Why can't I stop? What's happening?
Please make this stop. Excuse me, sir.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at others' misfortunes, but dang, that was good. That was the equivalent of like Bugs Bunny painting a door on a wall, and you just walking out of it and being like, "Oh, thank you, Mr. Rabbit. Goodbye."
Sonic?
Oh, you don't want that. That's not good to do.
I'm back in it. I'm back in.
Hey, Lamau.
Sometimes we do things in video games, and sometimes the things just happen to us. Yeah, just the casual. Yeah, you don't want that. That was pretty good.
I love when Sonic games make me slow down and navigate on an awkward orb. It's my favorite part.
Okay, was that last one supposed to be tricky? Wait, what?
Chat, can I get a clap, everybody? He did it. Congratulations on the run. That was a pretty good time. Pretty good time. Pretty good time for casual Sonic. No MSG. That's good stuff. You did it. Congrats.
5.5 hours. No, so 5.5 minutes for that boss fight.
Yeah. Yeah, only about 448 for the run. Which, compared to most casual runs of Sonic 06, is like, that's incredible.
I see the appeal of the speedrun. Christ, it's so much more complicated than it seems.
Yeah, there's a lot of really weird small tech. I mean, the thing too is like, you can start pretty small, and just by like following the right paths and stuff, you can get a time down to like an hour and 10 hour and 15 minutes pretty clean with like 1 or 2 tricks.
Right. Everyone's been here the whole time for one reason only, and that's for the credits music.
Well, hey, thanks for having me. This is fun. I love Sonic 06, and I love watching other people play Sonic 06.
And it sounds like we're gonna get to see you play more Sonic 06.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah.